Privy Council decision in Vybz Kartel appeal set for March the 14th, a breaking news report. Hi again and welcome, this is Links 007 TV News Report and we'll be right back with the full details to come. Welcome to Links 007 TV News Report, providing you with the best in local and international news updates. This is a place where you can get the most reliable and informative news information. Links 007 TV News Report. Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This is Links 007 TV News Report. Incarcerated dancehall entertainer Adidja Palmer, more popularly known as Vybz Kartel, and his co-convicts should know their fate next week when the judgment in their murder appeal is handed down in the Privy Council. The fifth highest tier court of the Jamaican court system, the Privy Council, announced on Friday that the judgment will be handed down on March 14 at 11 a.m. Jamaica time and 4 p.m. UK time. Vybz Kartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, was convicted on March 13, 2014, along with his fellow appellants Sean Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Lord Reed, Lord Lloyd Jones, Lord Briggs, Lord Burrows, and Lady Simler heard the appeal during a two-day hearing in the UK Privy Council in February. Should the trial judge have excluded the telecommunication evidence relied on by the prosecution? How should the judge have handled the allegation that there was an attempt to bribe members of the jury during the trial? Should the jury or the particular juror said to have offered the bribe have been discharged? Was the judge wrong to invite the jury to reach a verdict late that day, given the special circumstances of the case? For more information in relation to the case, we join our international media counterparts.
Thanks Links 007 TV. After a trial lasting 64 days before the trial judge and a jury in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston, Jamaica, the appellants were convicted of Mr. Williams' murder. The prosecution's case was that the appellants murdered Mr. Williams on the 16th of August, 2011 after he failed to return two unlicensed firearms which the second appellant, Mr. Palmer, had given him for safekeeping. Mr. Williams was not seen or heard from after that date, and his body has never been found. The police took the appellants into custody on the 30th of September, 2011 and seized their cellular telephones. The prosecution relied heavily on evidence derived from these phones, which was taken from a copy of a CD-ROM provided by a telecommunications provider in response to a police request. At the trial, the appellants challenged the admissibility of this telecommunications evidence. They argued that the police request to the telecommunications company and the company's provision of data to the police were carried out in breach of the Interception of Communications Act. Further, the evidence had been obtained in breach of the fundamental right to the protection of privacy of communication guaranteed by the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms contained in the Jamaican Constitution. The trial judge ruled that the telecommunications evidence was admissible. During the trial, the judge became aware of an allegation that a juror had attempted to bribe others by offering 500,000 Jamaican dollars for a particular outcome. After investigating the allegation and considering it with counsel for both the prosecution and the defense, the judge decided that the trial should proceed. He did not discharge the jury, or the particular juror said to have offered the bribes. The judge finished his summing up at 3:42 p.m. on the 13th of March, 2014. The jury returned at 5:35 p.m. when the forewoman told the court that the jury had not reached a unanimous verdict. The judge sent the jury out again. At 6:08 p.m., the jury returned and, by a majority of 10-1, convicted the appellants of the murder of Mr. Williams. The Court of Appeal dismissed the appellant's appeal against conviction. The appellants then appealed to His Majesty in Council. That decision will be promulgated on March 14th. I am Andrew Duncan reporting from the Privy Council building in the UK for Links 007 TV News.